Hello, my name's Ian and I build websites. Today is an exciting video because I'm going to build a website completely from scratch in a new installation of Joomla 5. What I'm doing is rebuilding this website, which is a karate website. It's old, it's in Joomla 3, and I could upgrade it from the admin panel, but I think there's so many changes needed that it's just going to be easier to rebuild it. Okay, so let's go. A little bit of an overview into the structure of a Joomla website. So on here, obviously, we've got menus, we've got content, and we've got boxes. If we look at this image here, I've recreated this. So we've got menus across the top. We've got a menu title. We've got an article, which is the content on the page, and the little boxes, which are modules. So this is what we're going to do for each page. You can move these modules around on each page on the website or each menu heading. And if we look on here, for instance, home, we've got modules here. This is probably one module with images in it. Module here, which is latest news. Article, which is the main content. If we look at another page, we're carrying over the modules here, but we've got other things in like a map. If we go to the contact page, we haven't got a form, we've just got simple text, but on our one we're going to put in a contact form. Okay, yeah, so this is carrying along one single theme with the content changing in the middle. Okay, so let's go and have a look at our new Joomla installation. In my previous two videos, I've explained how to install Joomla onto your server. So if you need to do that, have a look at that video. I'll put a link below. And also I've explained how to install three basic components called Akleeba Backup, important for backing up your website, convert forms, which we're going to use to build forms, and event gallery, which will be our image gallery. I'm going to install more extensions and plugins, so you'll see how this is done. But these two, Akleeba Backup and convert forms, I put into every new installation. Okay. Just a little overview of what we're seeing here in Joomla. At the moment we're in the home dashboard. From here we can manage our modules. There are no modules in there at the moment apart from ones that come out of the box. So convert forms, look, I put that in earlier. Well, that came with the install. Let's go back to the dashboard. So to create a new module we just click new. We've got media, which is things like images, folders for images, can be PDFs, video, articles. We have no articles in there at the minute, so we can click new when we need a new article. Of course, on here we've got add your first article as there are none. So remember that this is the article, the content on the page. We also have article categories. Now, in order to assign an article to a page, it has to have the same category as the menu item. So on here, for instance, the home page, this article will have, this page will have the category home, and we simply assign the category home to the article to make it show on that page. Salisbury, this article will be assigned the category Salisbury to show on the Salisbury page. Again, it will become more obvious as we move through the video. Okay, back to the home dashboard again. Plugins and extensions are add-ons within the website, and we'll be doing that. We can back up the website from here, and we can do things like clear the cache, look at global configuration. An important one in global configuration is that the under server, the website is forcing HTTPS, so this keeps it secure on the internet. Doesn't show up any security alerts through search engines. We can set our location, so I've set London. Let's go back to the dashboard again. Okay, so that's broadly what you need in the dashboard. We can set up users as well. So under users, there's just me at the moment. But we could, for instance, have memberships and registered users. So everyone within the karate club is a member, and they could have a page on the website that gives them access to resources that only members would have. We can make them registered users, we can make them editors. But I'm a super user, so I can go anywhere and do anything within the website. Okay, so that's the home dashboard. The content is things like articles. So the articles is the content on every page, the main content. The categories, so this is the category that assigns the article to the menu item. Featured articles, so we can have some pages that will show up featured articles, maybe news flashes or news items. These we'll skip for the moment. Media is images, folders within the images, documents, PDFs, videos. Modules we went to before, so it's another way of getting into modules. Okay, so that's the content. Under content we've got menus. We can look at all the menu items, and at the moment we only have the home page. Let's just look at the home page. There it is. That's what it looks like at the moment, out of the box, with no content in there. We can create sub-menus or menu category, different menus. So at the moment we've got a main menu, but I could create a set of menus maybe under hidden. So we could have a login page, membership page. So anything really that you don't want to show along here under the main menu. Okay, so that's the main menu. Yep. Main menu, all menu items. Main menu listed there, and we can manage our other menus, for example, hidden. Now, under the menus, we have components. I said earlier that we've put in Akleeba Backup and Convert Forms, and also JCE Editor. So these three are probably the most useful to install at an early stage, so I'd recommend installing them. I'm going to install something else in a moment, so I'll go through the installation process with you in just a moment. Users, we've looked at users, but it's here on the left hand side again. The only user is me. So you'll find that there are different ways of accessing the same thing from different places within the menu and on different pages. Yeah, everything's pretty generally easy to find. Okay, if I go back to these components here, we've got Akeeba Backup and Convert Forms, and the JCE Editor. JCE Editor has got more functionality than the out-of-the-box editor, and I will just show you how to install those. It's pretty simple. If we go into System, Extensions, let's just go back here. It said Install Extensions. We have this Install from Web tab, and the very first item on there, look, is Akeeba Backup. This is essential for backing up your website. If anything happens to it, you've always got a backup, and you can go back into the file structure and retrieve it. What you can also do, and what I'll be doing ultimately, is using Akeeba Backup to take a backup of the entire website and restore it onto this one. So we're going to get rid of this website completely, this old one, and replace it with the new one using Akeeba Backup. There's convert forms that we put in as well, and JCE Editor. So look, I'll just reinstall Akeeba Backup. Click there, click install at the bottom of the page, and there it is. There it was anyway, but had you installed it, it would show there. Right, the website as it looks now uses a template called Cassiopeia, or Cassiopeia. I've always called it Cassiopeia. Cassiopeia. Now, this is okay for a basic website, but if you start doing things like changing colours and making the pages a little bit more complex, then you need something more powerful. I use the Gantry template. If we go to the Gantry website, so gantry.org, this is a framework, a free theme framework for Joomla. It's entirely free, it's very powerful, and there's not very much it won't do. You can pay for templates as well, and we'll maybe look at them a bit later or in a different video. If we go, so this is gantry.org. If we go to the downloads, here we are, Gantry 5. So they do the same theme for Grav and WordPress, but we're using Joomla. We're Joomla 5, the very latest version. To download, just click Gantry 5 component, so we need that. Click and download. And we also need the Helium theme. So click on that one and download that one. Okay, if I go back to the website now, there we go. If we go back to the website here, I'm now going to install those. Interestingly, Gantry 5 you can find on the install from web section. So there is Gantry 5. It hasn't got the templates. We're going to use the Helium template. Okay, so I'm going to upload them rather than get them from the install from web. So if they're not showing here, you need to download them from the appropriate website and then upload from here. Okay, I can drag and drop to here or browse for the file. Here we are in my downloads. Look, we have the Helium template. Yes, we've got to install Gantry 5, of course, first. That did it not download from there? Yeah, there it goes. Okay. So let's go to upload package, browse for file, Gantry 5. Here we are, package, open. That's it, installed. If we look on components here now, we'll see Gantry 5. There's no theme yet, so we can now install the theme. So the Helium theme. Yeah, and that's now installed. And if we click on components, Gantry 5 themes, available themes. Here is the Helium theme. I just switched back to the Gantry website again because on here you can see a demo of what the theme looks like or could look like. We can change it out of all recognition from this. So you've got menus up here, look, and sub-menus. This is a slideshow with image behind. Yep. You've got things like tabs here. Boxes that you can zoom in on with information on the side. Click here to get more information. So there are links out to other pages. This is a testimonials. It's not as testimonials here, but there's testimonials particle. Sub-menu down here, copyright, and back to top button. So here, that's pretty powerful. There's quite a lot on it. So let's close that and go back to our website. Okay, so we now look like this. I'm going to reconfigure this and assign it to the Gantry template. So we've gone into Gantry 5 themes, available themes, and Helium. If we configure this, this is the layout for pages. So outlines, they call them outlines, but you can assign these outlines to a page and they will apply to that page. This is the base outline, so this is kind of the master outline that controls all other outlines, or has a set of defaults. So if I go into home particles, so home comes in out of the box. We've got home there. You can see this navigation is grayed out, and that is because we look at base outline, it's taking the layout from here, the base outline. Also same with the footer as well, and the container, which has got the main content. So if we just go back to here, home particles, this is grayed out, look, inheriting from base outline. The footer is inheriting from base outline as well, as with the off-canvas section. The off-canvas section typically shows mobile menus on a mobile device. So it knows here that you've put mobile menu here, and it will show on mobile. But you'll see that as we build the website. We can also build other outlines here. So if I had a number of different outlines required, for instance, I wanted different colors for different sections, I can do all of that. If we go into the base outline again and look at styles, you'll see for every section, so the base styles, look, at the moment the base background is white, text color is black. We can change all of this. So every section within the layout, if we go back to the layout, look, we've got navigation, header, intro, lots of different sections. So navigation, header, intro, go into styles, and we've got navigation, header, intro, and we can control the colors from here. So let's do it. Okay, there's like styles as well that you can choose as defaults. Okay, so go back into layout again. I'm going to go to home particles. Out of the box, so when you upload, there's a lot of content already on the home outline, and that replicates what we just looked at as the demo on the Gantry website. So we can assign this to a menu item. We only have one menu item, which is home. So click there and save. Now if we look at the website, refresh this page, it changes. So there's our one menu item. Here's the logo that was on there already. And we can come down here, look, and here's the tab. I'm going to get rid of all of this and then rebuild it from scratch. Okay, so let's go into styles, look, and just as an example, in the let's look at the layout here. The intro, I'm going to change the color of that. So the intro, let's change that color to blue or something. Save styles. We now go back here, and one of the sections should have changed to blue. Yes, this is now changed to blue. So we change colors in each section, colours of backgrounds, colours of text. You'll also see that this is full width. So the image here is full width across the screen. If we resize this, it resizes, look, for different devices. There we go. So let's go back here. I'm going to go into the layout. I'm going to have full control of the home page. So I'm going to uninherit this from the base outline. I'll click on the cog. So we click on the little cog here on top right. Inheritance, look, it's inheriting from the base outline. If it inherits, it locks in what's in the base outline. If we clone it, it just shows it, and then we can copy it. So it's ungrayed out, and now we can make changes to it. So I can go in and change that logo, for instance. And I can remove the social, because I don't think we've got social on here. No, we haven't got much in the way of social media for the website. So let's go into here again, look, refresh that page. There's the social. I'm going to select it, drag it to the top to that X. That deletes it. I'll save the layout, and there it is, gone. I'm now going to change the logo to the Karate website logo. So I can just go in here, select. Well, I need to upload it first. So let's upload to images. Select. There's the logo. Actually, I've got it somewhere else. So let's go into this folder here. So I've got a slightly bigger version. Open that. Click on it. Select. I'm going to remove all of this SVG code because that's controlling the size. Get rid of these. Save it. Refresh, and there we are, there's the logo. Okay, so it's pushed the page down, which is pushed this section down because the background color is white and the menu items are white. You can't see it. So I'm going to go up here and change the navigation style, base background to, let's go for red. Yeah, that's gone. It's red now. So I'm not going to keep it as red, but it's a colour that you can see the background on. Okay, right. I'm going to go through and delete everything else now. Oh, what happens when we scroll up from there? Yeah, that's okay. Okay, so let's go back into layout. We don't want any of this. So go. Just going to drag it all up and remove it. There we go. What we do want on our page is the page content. That generally goes in the main bar here. So let's drag down the page content. Otherwise your articles won't show. So this is what shows articles and anything assigned to the page through the category. System messages here, look at the top. We can start adding more of these particles in a minute, so I can put menus in, more logos, carousels. So carousel is the rolling slideshow that we saw. Social to top button. So these just drag and drop into here. Okay, so save that, see what it looks like now. There you go, everything's gone very bright red. So maybe what I'm going to do is change that background to white and the text here to black. So let's go into styles. Looks a bit grim. So go white here. And save that. Navigation text. We'll make that black for now. There we go. So black, black, black. Okay, so that's a simple layout. We've got our logo. We've got the home page, link to the home page. So let's put some content on the home page. If we go to content, articles, we can add our first article. We'll call this home. Let's copy and paste all of this. Keep it easy. So Control V in here. This is the JCE Editor that we installed, and you can see that we can change heading styles, do things like add bold, create links. So as we make pages, we'll go into this. But look, if I wanted to make a link here from karate, for instance, I can click hyperlink, put the link to external URL or maybe an anchor, and that's done. We can put images in, so there's image manager here. We can upload images and show them, but we'll be doing this as the page progresses. It's uncategorized at the moment, so we need to make a category. So let's save and close that. It's saved. If we look at the website, it won't be there because we haven't categorized it for home. So if we look at the menu items, main menu, home. So at the moment, home will show featured articles. I want it to be a category blog, and I'll tell you why in a moment. So let's go back to here. Go to the article. Remember, it shows featured articles. If I go into articles and make this a featured article, refresh the page, it now shows. Now, for consistency, I want to make it a category blog, and that means that any articles I create, I can assign to the home page, and they will show on the home page. So let's go into content categories. I'll make a new category called home. There we go. Save and close. So if we look at categories there, now we've got uncategorized and we've got home. Go now to the article. We look at the web page, click on that. Unfeature it. Click on here. It no longer shows. But if I look, category is uncategorized. So if I edit the category on here, whoops. I go into the article and put it under the category of, I'm in the wrong place now. Here we are. If we go to articles, open the article, put it in the category home, save it, refresh that page, publish category home, save and close, refresh that page. It's not showing, and probably because we need to go into menus, main menu. Yeah, that's showing featured articles, so we need to change the menu type to articles category blog and save. Category blog. Oh yeah, choose category, select home, save and close. Okay, and now it will show. Okay, now for consistency, out of the box, Joomla will have a home page and it will be of a menu type, featured articles. I always make it category blog, because that way I can just assign articles to a category and it will show on whichever page I want, and I don't have to remember to make it a featured article. So for me, it cuts out one step. You can keep it as a featured article. If we just go back into this menu item here, home, what I did just now was select the main item, the menu item type, and here, look, you'll see that there are loads of different types. We can have things like system links going to other pages, or just menu headings that don't do anything. So you can have a menu heading, click on it, and it will show sub-menus. So if you have a general heading and want to link to all those sub-menu items, URL to an external website, news feeds, events, or this is the gallery, forms. So we're going to make a form later, and again, you'll see how this works. So we want, for most of our pages, the general pages, unless they do something specific like show a form, we want articles, category blog. You can also have pages that show a single article and select that article, maybe for terms and conditions. You can have a list of articles, archived articles, so you can archive after a particular period of time and then go back and there'll be an archive list there. But the one we want is category blog. Save and close. Let's have another look here. Yeah, that's what we've got. Okay, you'll see here we've got who the article is written by, the category, when it was published, how many hits it's had. You may not want any of that. If we look at the original website, we've just got a print article and email, and I think we don't even want those. So if we go into here and articles, so content, articles, we can go into the article and tell it in the options that we don't want it to show link titles, we don't want it to show tags, we don't want it to show category, we don't want it to show the author, the date, published date, we'll hide that. So we'll hide all of these things that we're showing and refresh. I saved that, yeah, the article's saved. Okay, title show. Yeah, that's the one. Intro category. No, we don't want that. Hide, author hide. Hits hide. Okay, and the other way of controlling this, that should have all gone, but the other way of controlling this is from the save and close, from the options here. So this is a global setting, but we don't want to show author, published date, record. Well, we do want to record hits, but we don't want to show them. So we'll always show in the admin panel here how many hits we've had. So let's save this and come back. Yeah, those have gone. We want to hide the category as well. We want to hide the category. There we go, save. And we've also got the title in twice. So one of these is generated from the menu item, the other one's generated from the article. So let's take the title off here on the article. So one of them has now gone, so this one is generated from the menu. You may want to keep this or you may not. I'm going to remove it from this page. Okay, so we can go into menus, all menu items, home, options, title, here we are, page display, it's under, show page heading, hide, save. Okay, so that's now gone as well. On other pages, I might want to have that heading still showing so they know what page they're on, but on home, I don't want it to show home. Let's look at this one. So on here, we haven't got it showing home on here. Membership information. Yeah, we haven't got it on there either. So we haven't got it on any of them on there. Okay. Right, so let's just revisit our website here. We have our first page. I need to add the news items box here, but I'll now add some other menu items. Save and close that. So let's go to menus, main menu, and we're going to click a new menu item. Let's go for, first of all, I'm going to have a login because that does something quite special. So let's go here, put in a new page. We'll call this login. It's in the main menu. There's no parent items, so this is how we make sub-menu items. The menu item type is going to be users login form. I think that's it. Yep. Template style is going to be, okay, let's make that Helium home. Save home on here. Okay. So there we're on home, and now we've got a login page. Look. So let's click on the login. There's the login. I'll show you how to get rid of this big graphic later because this is a bit big. Don't like those. Just we'll get rid of that and just have a login and click login. So I'm going to click login. So now I'm logged in the front end. I can go to any other page, and I've now got an edit button. So I can go and edit these pages from the front end. And I can give any user those editing rights. It saves going into the admin panel at the back if we just want to make a quick change. So yeah, do I want to make any changes in here? No, don't think so. So I'll just save and close it. While we're in here in articles, if we go to publishing, look, we can set when we want to publish it to start. If you don't enter this, it will just publish straight away. When you want to finish publishing, so if you had an offer or something that you wanted to show on the website to finish at the end of the month, you could put finish publishing and it would just disappear at the end of the month. You can also control who has access to everything as well. So if we want it only for registered members or registered users of the website, maybe our club members, then we could assign it to registered. You can also do that with every menu item. So we could have a whole load of menu items here that don't show until a registered user has logged in. Okay, there we are, article saved. Login, home. Okay. Right, let's make another page. So maybe we'll go into making these location pages. So we'll go for Salisbury. Same close. So back in menus, new menu item. Salisbury. This is going to be articles category blog because I'm going to assign content on this page. So articles will be assigned to the category Salisbury. We haven't got Salisbury in there, so we can't select it. The only ones we've got look are uncategorized or home. So from here we can create one. So we'll create Salisbury. We don't need any more information than that. There we go. We're going to use the home particles, which is our default. Save and close, and fingers crossed we should now have Salisbury. There we go. There's no content on there. There are no new articles in this category. So let's make an article. Okay, so we'll go up to content, articles, new article. I'm going to put in the content here. I can actually take all the code from this. So if I log into here and edit, I can take all this code because, of course, it's got the Google Map links. So I'll copy that code, take it here, select code on here, paste it. We can go back to the editor now. There it is, look. Save and close. Whoops, give it a name. Salisbury, the category is Salisbury. And that's it. Save and close. Click on the website, refresh it, and there we have the content in Salisbury without the map. But never mind, there's obviously something it didn't like about copying the code over with the map. No, I'll tell you what, it was the wrong page, wasn't it? So let's go back into cancel that. Yeah, there we go. Let's go back into the Salisbury page, edit that. If you've noticed my my deliberate error there, well done. So we copy that. We go back into the Salisbury page, edit this. Go into code, we'll delete the whole lot. Paste the new one in. Don't know if it's put our maps in still, but we can do it that way. There we go, and save and close that. Yeah, so it hasn't copied them in. I know why it is. There's a setting that will take code out just as a safety feature, but you can change that in JCE Editor. But I'll maybe show you how to do that in a later video. Okay, so we've got home, login, Salisbury. We want the login this side. So let's go into our menus, all menu items, select the menu, so the main menu. Once you're in your menu, you can move menu items around. So we can just drag this to the bottom here and look at the website here, and now that's moved, look. Okay, let's put a module in here that's going to show on the side. So the module will be this book a free trial lesson, yeah, which is a form, and the latest news. So I'm going to put this latest news in first, just as a text box. Okay, so let's go in here, go to Home Dashboard, Modules. We want a new module. Now there's a whole host of modules that you can put in. We can have forms. Custom module is the one that we want because that's our WYSIWYG editor. We can put in footers, articles, specific articles, banners, yeah, all sorts, wrappers. So we can have a wrapper within the website that shows a different website or a different page. But we're going to use custom. So custom is probably the one that we will use most. Click on custom. Now here we can put anything now on this page. We'll give it a title. So click back on here. It's going to be called latest news. Now, of course, you can put latest news in. You can do things like show the latest articles, or have articles categorized under latest news and it will show them. But in this case, it's just an editable box, so we'll keep it simple. The position we don't need because we are just going to put it on the page in just a second. It's published. We can go next to menu assignment. We'll keep it on every page as it is on the current website, but you can have it on only selected pages or all pages except those selected. So if you wanted to have it showing on every page on the website except the contact page, you could do this one and just select contact. Not that we've got it yet. The benefit of that is that all the new pages you make, you haven't then got to assign that module to. So let's anyway keep it on all pages for the moment. We want some content on there, so I'm going to go to this. Easiest thing for me to do is to go into edit here and copy the text. So we'll copy that, go in here and paste. That is it. We may or may not want to show the title, but we'll have a look and see what it looks like on the page. Right, now there's one other thing that we need to do, because I can tell you that will not show as it is. Yeah, so it doesn't show on there. Of course, everything is controlled from the template. So the content on every page is controlled from the template. Let's minimize that content, go to components, Gantry 5, because that is our template. Available themes is the Helium theme. We are working on the home particles. I'm going to put it here. So it's going to be on the right of the page. We want a module instance. So let's just drag that to that page. We can now click on the cogs. We pick a module. The module is the latest news. Select, apply, save. Okay, so can you see on here we've got the navigation at the top. We've got nothing down here. We've just got the page content, which is the text that we put in, the article. And now here we've put in the module. So let's go to our live website, click refresh, there it is. Okay, let's do something a bit clever with this as well. I'm going to log out so we haven't got these edit buttons. I can center this and put it in a box. So let's go back to here. This module here, I want to go to block, variations. Now I can do things like put in box gradients, box outlines, box colors, put shadow in. Box 1 and box 2 are controlled from, we go to styles, these accent colours. So if I go to layout here, put in, whoops, go to this one, block, put in box 1, that will now have a colour. There we go. Yeah, it doesn't look too bad. I can centre this, so I can put shadow behind it. So let's do that. Let's put a shadow in, centre it. All of these things have margins and padding in, and you can control the size of the margins and the paddings. So you can have large padding, small padding, no padding. Okay, let's do something with the title as well. So we've got box 1, shadow, it's centered, and title 2. Look at that. There we go. Looks awful. But we're going to go in and change all the colors later. So what we're interested in doing today is just building the structure. Okay, next thing I'm going to do is put in a contact page and a simple form. So let's go back to the website. I'm going to go into convert forms. Now, convert forms is free, so everything I'm putting on this website is free. It's easy to use, it's quite powerful, it's responsive, so it's my favoured form. And to install it, just to remind you, we go into System, Extensions, Install from Web, and it's one of the first ones that comes up, well, second one in fact. So click there, click Install, takes you to the bottom page and install. We already have it installed, but if you haven't, that's how you do it. So let's go to Components, Convert Forms, Forms. Now we haven't got any forms at the moment. Let's click New. If you get the Pro version, you can have lots of pre-made templates, but it's easy enough to build a site, you know. And the Pro version as well will do things like give you branches off. So if someone selects yes or no, then it can give you a different set of questions based on a previous questions. So logic. I'm just going to build a blank form. There's one here. Look, this is free. Food information. Okay, so this says on here any food requirements, vegan, gluten-free, and so forth. What have we got here? Just a personal details one. Okay, let's go for. Yeah, I'm going to go for this. Just a blank form. Okay, it just says email address and full name. Here are the fields and the submit button. I'm going to put in, I'm just going to swap the order of these. So all fields, just going to move that full name to the top. I'm going to click on that and change it. Oops, all fields, name. I'm just going to change that to name. Name and save. I'm going to add some more fields, so we'll have name, email address, how can we help. I won't build a more complicated form yet. You can do that as appropriate on your website. But if we click add field, you'll see we've got things like text boxes, text areas. So a text box is a simple response like here. We've got name and email address. There'll be text boxes. Drop down lists, checkboxes, email address, yeah, that will actually check that it is in the format of an email address. Phone number again, number, submit button. We can put in labels. So a heading, for instance. I'm going to put in a heading. We'll just call this heading Contact Us. And save that. So look, it says contact us now. We want to change the order. So we'll pull that to the top. This little thing here is to copy fields. So we've got name, email address. If I wanted to put in name, first name, last name, I could just copy that. It would put in underneath, and I can change one of them's first name, one of them's second name. Let's add another field, which for this will be a text area. And I'll just call this, how can we help? That's the field name, and I'll make the field label the same. How can we help? It is a required field. So you can make it required or not, and if it's required, it has the little star there. Let's save that. How can we help? I'll leave you to build your own form, but there's a basic form which I will now put onto the website. Just before we go, let's just have a look at the design. You can do things like change the width. So out of the box it's 500 wide, but we can make this automatic. So it's full width. We can put an image on the background. There is a preview success message. So here, look, thanks for contacting us. We'll get in touch with you shortly. If you want to change that, it is fields. Find it in a minute. Let's go through this. So the box width, background color. You put an image in the background, you put a header in if you want. So that's the box. The form, the label colors, fonts, backgrounds again. So loads of stuff you can control there. Advanced. You can put in custom CSS, which we won't do. Behavior. It's published. We can put in scripts, which we are not going to do. Email notifications. As default, it will send a notification to the user, to the registered user of the website. There we are. Send an email notification. Look, so the site email address. It will send an email with the content, with all fields in it. Email notification. Let's close that one. Conditional fields. Oh yeah, pro feature. PDF. Let's go into submission. This is where it is. Thanks for contacting us. We'll get in touch with you shortly. That's that one. Look. And I'll leave it as it is. You can put pictures in. You can put links. There we are. Save. So that's kind of it really. Let's save that. The form, design box. It's called Untitled Form at the minute, so we'll just call it contact. Okay, save that and let's go back to the admin panel. There we are. So there's our form called contact. Right, now I'm going to make a page with a contact form on it. Let's go to menus, main menu, new. Let's give it a title, contact. The menu item type is going to be convert forms form. It's going to use the home particles template. Okay, it's in the main menu. It's not a sub menu of anything. It's published. It's not the default page. Oh yeah, here we go. So the options, we select form. If we've got a number of forms, we can select the appropriate form. That's it. we're done. So now if we go to our website, refresh the page, and there's our contact page. Good. So we can just fill that form in, click submit. Okay. I'm going to move these around so login is at the end again. So close that, go to main menu, which we're in, and put login down the bottom. Okay, move contact up then. Okay, the login I'm going to change to the title to members login, because I'm going to make this a page that has content only for members once they've logged in. And if we refresh the page, we got members login now. Also on the contact page, look, I was talking about it earlier, but I'm going to take that latest news off of the contact page just to show you how we do it. So we're going to go to home dashboard, modules, latest news, menu assignment, and we're going to have that showing on, well, let's go only on the selected pages. So we'll have it on home, Salisbury, not the members login, and not contact. Remember that we can also do on all pages except those selected, and if we selected contact and members area there, members login there, as we create new pages it will show on them, but I'm going to control what pages they go on. Okay, so save that. We can now go to home, latest news is there, Salisbury it's there, contact not there, members login not there. Okay, a little thing about the colors as well, and then we'll wrap up because we're just over an hour. If we go to components, Gantry 5 themes, available themes, configure Helium, I'm just going to do something with the footer here. So we've got the footer at the moment on every page. It shows Helium, copyright details, and this sub menu. I'm going to change it so that the logo, get rid of all that, the logo is our little karate logo. There we go. Get rid of those. Yep, I'm not going to make it a link. You might want the logo as a link to the home page. You can do that. The copyright information I'm going to change to SK Shorikai Karate. Take away this additional text. I could put in here website built by Ian or something, but yeah, we're not going to do that. Save it. We'll keep the to top button. Save the layout here. Good. Yeah, and that's now changed. Look, all developed by Rocket Theme, exclusively Gantry 5. Let's go and take that away again. Yeah, there it goes. Come on. Disappear. Apply. Yeah, that's done it. Apply and save. The horizontal menu here, you put the menu items in manually. So they've got Gantry, documentation, and download. This would be useful for putting things in like terms and conditions. So if I just click on one of these and change it, in fact, I'm going to take it away. Take the horizontal menu away. Save it. It's gone. Now I'm going to put horizontal menu back. So we select horizontal menu from here. Put it back in there. make it a bit bigger. So we can drag and change the sizes of all these, look. So I can have the logo taking up 15% of the page. Copyright 25. Horizontal menu 35%. So here I can add in terms and conditions. Click on that. The text is terms and conditions. The link will be / privacy or terms / T's and C's. Go back / T's and C's, but we haven't made this page yet. See, but I just wanted to show you how to make these little menu items down here. So if we refresh that page, terms and conditions there, look, which don't link to anything because it hasn't found it, because I haven't made it yet. Terms and conditions. Let me correct the spelling in that. Terms and conditions. Okay, apply and save. To save the color, change the color of the footer, we can go into styles. Footer is currently black. Let's make it, let's make them all dreadful colors. Let's make it green. It's only to demonstrate it. I'll tidy up all this later. We can see now, look, it's horrible green. It's so horrible I've got to change it back to something. Let's go some sort of red, as the old website was. I'll take the colours off the website and copy them later. Yeah, that's a bit better, isn't it? I can take the colour off of this logo and start matching it so everything looks nicer. Another thing I want to show you on the layout is that we can move things around. Look, so we've got we're on home particles. I could put the content up here in another section. So if I wanted to put the content under utility, the module instance over here, I could put change the sizes of these. I can put a spacer at each end. So make that spacer 10%. Make the page content bigger. The module maybe 15%. Let's see what this looks like. We'll just have a look at what colour the utility is as well. So we've got a space on either side of 10%. The module is 15% width. The page content 65% width. The utility colour is it's grey or black. Let's make it grey. Make it white there, but grey it a little bit. And we'll make this text black. Save that. We refresh the page now. There we've got a gap on each side, so it's all squashed in at the moment. Now we can make that full width as well. So if we go to the layout again, back to utility, on here we're inheriting the layout from the page settings, but we can make it full width and flushed content, which will give it the full width of the screen. There we go. And this is why I put a gap in either side so it doesn't go quite to the edge. I'm going to change it again. So that's flushed content. Everything's really close up together. So if I change this to remove container, yeah, look, it's now like this. So we've got full width. I'm I like that width, so I'll apply that to the footer and the header as well. So on the header, we can apply the full width by removing the container. Now it's all the way here, and this is why I put that 10% gap in, or 10% spacer. So if I now put a spacer in here, and the other side, drag and drop. So these are 10%, 10%. Let's make the logo 15%. Save that. And there we go. Yeah, okay, so that lines up there now. I'll do the footer later. Okay, so I think that's enough for now. I'll do another video moving on from here and start doing more elaborate contact forms, making the pages look really nice, and maybe change the templates on some of the pages. So that's it. Thanks very much for your time. Make sure you click that thumbs up and subscribe. Bye for now.